Every morning, just as we wake up, thousands of bakers around the world end their night shift. So our day can begin with good bread.
Welcome to WP Kemper, and today we would like to tell you why we put so much effort in making the most accurate bun and roll divider in the world. Weight accuracy should be your #1 priority when you decide on a roll line or when you want to improve your roll line. And we would like to explain you why. There are 3 reasons. Why does weight accuracy matter? First of all, it improves your product quality. I will explain later why. It reduces your packaging issues. And last but not least, and we come to the end of the presentation to that, you will have incredible savings when you have an accurate weight divider. So let's look at the improvement of quality. Why would you improve your quality if your dough divider is highly accurate? If you can see this picture over here, and you can see the divided dough pieces dropping into the round molding drum. And this is a close detail of how the dough pieces lie in the pockets. You can imagine that if all my dough pieces are all the same size and volume and weight is always related to each other, you can imagine that if all the dough pieces have exactly the same size, exactly the same weight, you will get the best round molding effect. And you get a consistent round molding effect over all the rows of your divider. So when I come out with a perfectly round product which always have exactly the right dimension and the same dimension, you can imagine that if I do further processing with my dough pieces, that my life is getting much easier. I produce a much higher quality. For example, this picture shows you a Kaiser stamping station. The trick with a good Kaiser roll is that the dough piece, the dough ball, lies perfectly in its pocket, because only then I can really have the stamping in the center of my dough piece. On this picture you can see how perfectly the dough pieces lie in their pocket, so I'm absolutely sure that my stamp is going to hit the center of the dough piece. Also with long molding, if I have an accurate divider and my weight is accurate and my volume is accurate, I can also do long molding, and my long molding will always be precise. You can see that on this picture where we have a slit roll station. First, the products are long molded. They all have the same size. They have a continuous quality, a continuous size, and that makes it easier to do the slit exactly in the middle. So, also for other stations, it's important to have precise dough pieces. I think that has been shown in the last slide. So when the products are baked and when they come to the packaging department, it's also extremely important that they all have exactly the same size. I'm absolutely sure that from your own experience, you will have had failures in your packaging department or stops which are unexplained. Well, I can tell you that probably also the size of your products do have to do with that. So if you pack your products, be absolutely sure that the products all have the same size, and that starts with your divider. And then the last aspect, costs. In Europe, in the European Union, we all know this E sign. It's related to Directive 76 211 EEC, and that says something about if you sell pre-packed products, your weight always should be within a certain range. Well, if I have products to be packed, and if I can really hit the weight that I need to pack, I can save tons and tons of dough per year. Let's make a quick calculation. I hope you can see the whiteboard. Let's assume that we make 63,000 buns an hour. Let's assume that we work about 20 hours a day. That makes a total of 720,000 buns a day. So on a day scale, if I'm off 1 gram, it's already 720 kilograms. If I am off 2 grams, and that is what we see in practice, I'm off already 1,440. But let's look on an annual base. So if I have this and I do that by 300 days of production a year, which is nothing strange if you are an industrial baker, my saving would be it's too large to put on the whiteboard. 216 million buns a year. If I can save 1 gram on each bun, that would be 216,000 kilograms a year. If I'm off 2 gram, that already would be 400 kilograms a year. You can imagine that if I would be off 3 grams, this is 1 gram, this is 2 grams, and this is 3 grams, which is nothing. We see that in practice that you really could be off 3 grams. 664,000 kilograms a year. Impressive, isn't it? Impressive numbers. It's where you can save a lot of money immediately. So, let's go to the conclusion. Weight accuracy should be your #1 priority when you have an industrial bun and roll line. First of all, because you improve your quality of your product. Secondly, because you reduce your packaging issues. And thirdly, because of the costs. Thank you very much and hope to see you soon.